Yes, traders, after about a year, over a year, we finally have a new volume indicator here for the indicator profile series, and it performed really well. But there is a bit of a give and take here. Get ready for it. It is the Market Meanness Index, MMI. What would that be in Roman numerals? 2001? I think so. Anyway, this is a volume indicator. You guys know volume indicators are not easy to find. They're even harder to find for us because we have performance standards, minimum performance standards that we need to see here before we would ever show it to you. And this one not only passed our tests, it ran right through it. But it is not exactly plug and play. So if you're interested in putting in a little bit of extra work, stick around and let's check this one out. Now, before we do, understand that you are on the #1 indicator channel in all of YouTube. Always was that way, will always be that way. We are undefeated. But if you're new, it's not going to make a lot of sense the way we talk, the way we do things. So you need to go here. You need to go to nononsenseforex.com. Read the first page, watch the first video, get yourself started, get caught up. This is a lifetime skill. This is a superior way of trading, and it is worth putting the time in. But for those of you who are already caught up, let's go ahead and look at the stats. For the Market Meanness Indicator, the year is going to be 2010. The type is a volume indicator, and there is actually a subtype here. And when you see it, you'll understand. It is an oscillator that goes down below the chart, or underneath the chart. And it's going to be a midline cross. Again, you'll see what we're talking about. Now, in terms of exit indicators, absolutely not. Volume indicators need to go off of your screen immediately after you enter the trade to avoid any type of confusion, to avoid anything that might cause you to make a rash decision and deviate from your system. We haven't talked about volume indicators in a while. It is about time I brought that part up again, because I guarantee you some people forget or they get lazy with it. Bad idea. But let's go ahead and take a look at the MMI now. You might be wondering what this moving average is doing here. This is the 20-period SMA. It's just kind of a reminder. We have to measure a volume indicator against something. So we just want to see how does it improve over something very basic. Let's just say the 20-period SMA is what you are using for your confirmation indicator. You would never do that here, we know that. But just for measurement's sake, we need to put it there. So ignore the moving average and look down here. So it's pretty simple. Anything when the yellow is above the red line, that is going to be your signal to do nothing. That tells you the volume is not there and you should not be trading. Conversely, when it sits below the line, that's when it says, okay, go ahead, you can trade. So I'm not worried about it crossing and closing or anything like we do with the confirmation indicator. You simply see if your entire system says go, and then you look down and say, what type of reading is my volume indicator giving me? Is it giving me a yes or a no? If it is a yes, you officially have all yes signals and then you trade. If it says no, sorry, the volume's just not there for trend traders like us, and you simply don't. Now, if for some reason the reading is right on top of the line, that is also a no. You will not see that too often, but it can happen. So just keep that in mind. And so, like I said, we're going to show you a lot of positive here, but I'll go ahead and give you the negative right now, is that the way it's set up, and Dan's blog over at stonehillforex.com and Dan's YouTube channel, both of which we will link down below in the description, will explain this further. So those are two places that a lot of you go right after you watch this video just to learn more information. With this particular indicator, it's just not negotiable. You're going to have to go there to know what the hell to do, because for every pair you use, this midline is going to need to be in a different place. I know. It's not plug and play like a lot of these indicators are. There is a bit of work involved. But let's go see if it's actually worth it. You can be the judge of this. Before we do that, understand, even if I do show you something great, it's got to work in your system or else it's useless. So you need to be testing this in your system. And even if it doesn't outperform the one you have, simply having another good volume indicator in your toolbox is a really nice thing to have. I think we can all agree. I was never aware of this indicator before. It's going in my toolbox, and I haven't even tested it yet, but regardless of how it does, it still has a place. Let's put it that way. And if you're unsure about how to test this, we have everything you need down below in the description. I told you guys. I have a link to my automation blog, which has an embedded video showing you how to test this on the MT4 strategy tester. Might this be on MT5 or TradingView? A simple search will get you there. We're not going to know. Also, you will need to go to the blog, if anything, to see the tweak settings that we use, but just on the idiosyncrasies with that midline. And I think Dan also addressed this on his channel if you want to see a video version of it. Now, if you want to submit your own indicator that we might profile someday, there's a special email address for that. The comment section is not the place for this. The email address is. And then don't forget the most popular place in all of the information superhighway. It is the link to the indicator library where you can download the Market Meanness Index and every indicator we have ever profiled here on the Indicator Profile Series. Let's just go ahead and take a look and just see how this thing does. Remember, a volume indicator is like a baseline. It improves what's already there. So how much did this improve what we already had with the glorious 20-period SMA? On the EURUSD, really good. Just the improvement alone was bigger than the average of the S&P 500. So we really love that. Things like win-loss are a bit hard to judge with a volume indicator. Like, did it make us money or did it screw us up by telling us it's okay to trade? That's kind of what a win-loss would be here. I wouldn't overthink it and pay too much attention to that. When you're doing your testing, look at the ROI above anything else. And maybe look at the signals too, but I think that's a healthy amount of signals as well. Let's move over to gold. This is above average for gold as far as what we've been seeing recently. And that's assuming if this was a confirmation indicator. Remember, we have lower standards for things that are simply enhancing our system. But this one indicator enhanced the SMA by over 17%. That's extremely, extremely good. On to the S&P, above average again for the S&P. Lower signals, but that's what we've been seeing on the S&P lately. But over a 7% increase. Indices traders, stock traders, that is really, really useful. And then with Bitcoin, I would say probably average results here. Like again, if it was a confirmation indicator, which is not even. So I don't even know why I keep saying that. That's not how we measure this, but just for what we're used to seeing. This is really good readings. Again, if anything above 0 really means it's probably worth using and adding to your system. But this thing just outperformed like crazy. Unfortunately, there is more work involved, but how much is that work worth to you? That's your call. Make sure you're utilizing the links that I put down below for you and the other sources you can utilize and the other sources you can take advantage of. But let's hope we can go less than another year without a volume indicator. That was crazy. But we are glad you stuck around for this one. We hope it is very much worth it. We hope everything and all the time you spend on this channel is worth it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. We have new stuff coming out all the time. I have new stuff coming out this year, which you're going to want to see, but you're not going to know if you don't subscribe, hit the bell. Oh, and give us a like while you're here. I don't beg for likes hardly ever, but I'll do it right now. We need more people to see this. It is all things finance traders. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you soon. Go get it.